Hi everyone, and welcome to Journaling the Voice of God with Rach. I'm so glad you're here. Let's get started. The theme for Journaling the Voice of God today is rest. The last week or two, honestly, my whole life work is around rest. And I say that because I have an arts collective called Blue Morph Collective, which I'm very grateful to be a part of and to have in my life. And something that we talk a lot about is, what does it look like as creatives, as artists, to perform, to collaborate, to share from a place of rest? And so there's like all sorts of things that we make sure that we're doing in order to approach our work from a place of rest. But the last few weeks I've really been contemplating a lot as my life has been super full the last few months and more busy than I've experienced in years. And but it's like been all really, really good things, and so it's been interesting navigating like all the different spaces I'm expected to be in and be present in and excel in. And I've been thinking about, we are expected in this world, especially if you happen to be in New York, to be constantly performing or producing or kind of striving towards perfection. Even our bodies, this idea, I even want to call it like this illusion, is really seeped into almost every part of our lives. And I've been contemplating the last few weeks what it looks like to be in a place of motion or effort, but then do so from a place of rest. And I was talking to God about it, as I do, and I journaled something that I felt God was talking to me about. And I hope that it ministers to you, and I hope that it gives you more colors and more language and more understanding around this idea of rest, and that you're able to then really embody some of these ideas, and hopefully feel encouraged to implement them into your life, into your day-to-day, into your communication with your kids and your spouse, or your communication with your friends and your family or your coworkers. Doing life from a place of rest, I believe, is so restorative and is the key to healing and wholeness, part of it at least. So I journaled this, and the Holy Spirit, Papa God, said, "Come rest with me a little while here. Eyes wide open, heart tender, ready to receive. You don't have to do anything or make anything happen. No production or performance, just you, me, and your breath. Just you, me, and love. Fully lean into me, lay back on me, and the deep breath of rest will sustain you. Heart beating in rhythm that connects to love. Mind renewing, resting, rest. You can rest here." And I said in response, "Jesus, teach me your unforced rhythms of grace. Teach me your breath in sync with heaven and earth and with all creation, with love. You are love, God. No more producing for performance or perfection, but resting in the love of a voice that calls me his. I'm yours and I belong to you, Abba. I'm yours and I belong to you. I need you. I trust you." Deep breaths, fully yours. Deep breaths, fully loved and known by you. This is a call to rest. Often in the last few weeks, I've taken myself on this meditative state of imagining myself lying and being held, lying down and being held by God, like physically being held by Him, and our breath together moving in sync with one another. And that brings me to a different reality than my current state of performance and perfection, or striving, or like trying to produce something that is pleasing to the people, to this external world, but really this internal world and this supernatural world, this heaven and earth and God and love and just ultimate peace and love. Like, there is this world we can tap into at any moment, and it gives us what we're looking for. Like, we are always looking for this. There's always something in our lives that we don't feel content with, and we can feel content and we can find that rest we're looking for in the arms of God. So I hope that I got a little emotional. I hope that it was meaningful and encouraging to you, and I hope that you will find someone to share this with that you know might need a reminder of like what the image of rest looks like, and the opportunity to tap into this at any moment in time. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me. There is a guided meditation that coincides with this Journaling the Voice of God, so I really hope that you will check that out after this video if you haven't already. And once again, always feel free to check out the rest of my channel. This is a space for you to grow in loving ourselves and God and others more, and experiencing healing and wholeness, and feeling like you belong somewhere. And I hope that you do feel like you belong right here with me. Much love, everybody.